The design of the workplace is crucial in how people perform. I mean, it's an environment where you're spending 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day has a profound effect on your outlook, on your creativity, on your sense of motivation, on your whole well-being.
Innovations in technology. I think that's been the biggest area of improvement in how to streamline the way that we work.
The office environment is changing, rapidly changing, and I don't think really anyone knows what it's going to look like in the next 5 years. But we're all putting a stake in the ground saying, hey, this is my idea right now.
We have the brightest minds, the best products, all culminating here for 3 great days at the Merchandise Mart. Just an opportunity to bring the design community together and showcase the best new products out in the industry.
One of the most interesting products I've seen is a wireless energy product, so that we're going to be able to, hopefully in the future, do away with all of the cables and wirings within workstations.
Our Twitter installation here, our live Twitter wall, is aggregating all of the real-time tweets from Twitter that are about NeoCon 09 and displaying them to attendees at the events.
I see people tweeting from outside the mart saying they wish they were here and not working. I see people tweeting about products. I see people tweeting from within the press lounge. I mean, we see a lot of different content from all over.
Ecolect.net is an online sustainable materials library, and what makes us different is we focus on materials with positive environmental attributes. What we do is we connect designers and architects and interior designers with the suppliers and manufacturers of sustainable materials. We're that middleman, so we make it easy for designers to find those suppliers.
In terms of the sustainability movement, trying to look at doing better products with less materials, recycled materials, I think that's been a big impact on the show.
Sustainability is one of the very, very big trends. The other thing is that I think particularly in 09 is how can designers do more with less? That basically there's a new constraint, I think, built in it. It's a cost constraint. And I think a lot of times those constraints actually prompt people to do cooler, more interesting stuff. And great designers are inspired by constraints rather than hobbled by them.
Anyone who's in the design community, if you're a designer, you're an architect, you're a lighting designer, you're a product designer, this is the show to be at, because not only can you see great product, but you can also get amazing educational programs. But the best part to me is all the great parties. You're networking. You can see here we're at the Steelcase showroom. There are amazing networking opportunities for this community.
We are looking for the newest and innovative ideas, the latest and greatest, and trying to see where the industry's going, where products are going, what are the trends, what's next.
I think what it's really about is taking a product, seeing where the evolution goes with the product. And you could talk about a product as a chair, or you can talk about it as a system, but really it is how it goes from year to year and different takes that companies have on that product.
Because design is ultimately about a user's need, and so you have to understand how people are using stuff. And I think that calls for talking to people, watching people, visiting spaces, and the great designers are these kind of sponges who get all these kinds of stimuli and information from a whole array of sources, and somehow when it gets into that sponge, manage to synthesize it and produce something that the world didn't know it was missing.